Well, hi there, Allison.
Hi, how are you, Valerie?
Great to see you.
You too.
This is awesome. We get to spend a little bit of time together.
Absolutely.
Why don't we start by telling the listeners a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Allison Kasirer. I live in New York City, and I recently started a pre-pregnancy nutrition company called Fertile Girl. And we are trying to empower women to make healthy choices and do our part to destigmatize the fertility conversation.
That is so awesome. I
Thank you.
hands out to you for such a great mission and goal. What inspired you to start Fertile Girl?
Fertile Girl was born out of my own fertility journey. My husband and I struggled to get pregnant, and I did a full kind of lifestyle overhaul. I changed my diet, I changed my exercise routine, started going to acupuncture, we started seeing a fertility specialist, and I was really looking for consumer products that were out there that were speaking to me as a woman who was trying to conceive rather than somebody who's already pregnant, and looking for products that fit into my pre-pregnancy lifestyle that I had adopted. And I really didn't find anything out there. So I started making our superfood nutrition bars in my kitchen. And now a year plus later, we've launched our first product.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
So how did you meet your husband? Just a quick, backstory of how you met and started this journey of like wanting to get pregnant together and start your family.
Sure. So we met in college, and we started dating in 2009 when we were just about graduating.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up getting married in 2014. So we've been together a long time.
And how old were you when you got married?
I was 27.
Okay, so you were really young.
Yes, I was.
Did you always know you wanted to be a mom?
Yes, I always do. I always did want to be a mom, and it was always something that I pictured in my future. And my husband and I always wanted a big family. We want to have lots of kids, so that's kind of why we started out.
What's big for you?
4.
4? Yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah. Do you have siblings?
I do. I have one other. I have one brother. Yeah, and my husband's one of 4.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you were trying to get pregnant naturally and it just wasn't working. What did you do next? Did you go see your OBGYN? Did you talk to a reproductive specialist? Did you know something was wrong?
Yeah, so we went to see a reproductive endocrinologist after about 7 or 8 months of trying naturally. And, he checked us both out and we both looked fine and healthy on paper. He didn't think anything was really wrong with us. And, we started with kind of low intensity fertility treatments, just, monitoring your cycle, very low doses of Clomid, IUIs. And still nothing was working. So that's when we were diagnosed with just unexplained infertility and started going through the IVF process.
So you quickly went to IVF. Did you do a couple IUIs or how long did you?
We did 3 months of IUI. So we did 3 separate IUIs and they were unsuccessful. So that's when we made the decision to go to IVF.
Yeah. And was that a hard decision? Did you worry about the finances or was it something that you were just like, this is the next journey to get pregnant and that's what we have to do?
I was lucky. I had good insurance and I had access to, great medical care, which I know not everybody does. Mm-hmm. So we did not really think about the finances, honestly, because we knew that that a round of IVF would fit within our insurance budget that we had towards fertility treatments. It was definitely a hard decision, though, because in my mind, I always thought of IVF as more of like a last resort type of option. And I couldn't kind of wrap my head around the fact that we were there and that we were at the doorstep of IVF. But ultimately, we did decide to go through with it. And it was a great decision because now we are blessed with 2 beautiful baby boys.
Oh, my goodness. You had twins?
Yes, I had twins 5.5 weeks ago.
Wow, congratulations. You look great for just giving
Thank
birth.
you.
How is motherhood treating you?
It's good. It's definitely a big adjustment. And also, I say I have my two boys and then I also have my girl because we launched Fertile Girl
Oh, right.
basically around the same exact time. So it's definitely a challenge finding balance, but I'm really enjoying and loving it.
So, did it work the first time, IVF?
No. So we did the retrieval round, which was pretty successful. We ended up with 13 embryos that we were able to freeze, which was amazing yield.
Yeah, how old were you at this time?
So I was 29 by the time we were doing IVF.
Okay, and you got how many eggs when you did your retrieval?
13.
Okay, and how many of
That ended up
those?
making it to day 5. And that's
13 made it to day 5.
Mm-hmm.
So embryos made it to day 5. How many eggs were you able to collect?
They collected over 20.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
that's really
I was
good.
very responsive to the medications.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, not all of those were mature. Obviously, not all of those fertilized. Not all of them made it to the day.
Yeah,
13,
egg math happened in there.
But we had the 13 made it to the day 5, and we chose to not do genetic.
Okay. Yeah.
So we did one transfer where we transferred one embryo, and that unfortunately did not work. We then, the next transfer cycle, transferred 2 embryos, and I had a biochemical pregnancy, so a very early miscarriage. And then the third transfer, we transferred 2, and that is our twins.
And so you've had a total of 5 embryos, and 2 of those resulted in twins.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That's so great. What did you name your little boys?
Jacob and Freddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about the website and your mission beyond the bars. Is it mostly just food items, or is it lifestyle changes too? And dive a little bit more into Fertile Girl.
Yeah, so that's a great question. So we actually started the social feeds a couple months before we even launched the website and launched the first product, which is the nutrition bars, because we really felt strongly about creating an online community of women who could support each other, share their journeys, and that's exactly what we've been doing since January. So every week we share a different fertility journey on Fertile Girls Instagram and Facebook. We're also sharing recipes and like organic household product ideas, really everything around a fertility-centered lifestyle. We're also breaking down fertility myths. We have an excellent advisory board at Fertile Girl made up of doctors and nutritionists. So they are lending their expertise to kind of answer our followers' questions and really respond thoughtfully to to some of the topics that are out there just around fertility.
Yeah, that's why I was so excited to talk to you, Allison, because our missions are really aligned. Like with experience, we like to tell great women's stories like yours, or just, the real journey of fertility, because it can be a rough one and not everybody's journey is the same. So it's nice to hear that there's someone out there that is just like you and you're normal, and that what you're going through, like having the medical chemical pregnancy, like that actually happens quite often and nobody talks about it.
Absolutely. No, that's been a really important part of our mission since we started. I mean, we see so many bump pictures on social media, but rarely do we get to hear the story behind the bump.
That led to the bump, right.
Exactly. So that's what we're trying to do in terms of, forging this community.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we will put all of your social media links and website below, and then the listeners can follow you as well. And where can we get your nutrition bars?
So you can go on fertilegirl.com, and that's where you can shop for the nutrition bars. We sell them by the box. They're in boxes of 12. We are going to be launching a special 2-bar sample pack. But in order to have access to that, you do have to follow us on either Instagram or Facebook to be able to get that link. But yeah, fertilegirl.com, and that's where you'll also see a lot of our content. You'll see information about our advisory board. You can submit questions to Fertile Girl as well. So definitely check it out.
Do you think there'll be a fertile woman, and then you could talk about or a fertile mom, and then you could talk about all the fun baby products you're picking out too, and all of the new mom stuff?
We will see. We are formulating our second product right now, which is going to be a folate bar, which will give you 20% of your daily folate for the day, which obviously is great for women also who are already pregnant, not just for women who are trying to conceive. So we are definitely thinking about expansion, but you'll have to stay tuned.
That sounds great. Well, thank you so much for your time. This is awesome. We got together and you're doing such amazing work. So thank you for everything that you're doing out there and just promoting the conversation of fertility, because it's so important that we take away these taboo topics and really dive in deep.
Absolutely. Talk soon, Valerie.
Bye. Have a great day.
Take care.